Welcome into a new edition of the Spices
Mhm.
Right. Maybe and I live in a wrestling world. Anybody that knows me knows I love professional wrestling. Like companies will have two shows. Like WWE has a show on Monday and it has a name, and they have a show on Friday and it has a name.
Mhm.
So I don't know if that's what this is, but we are coming to you now for the second time in a week, and we're going to start doing this because we're trying out the hot sauces that you gave us.
Mhm.
So at Christmas, we got a lot
ton.
of hot sauces from students.
That's a
We're going to
ton.
highlight those. And so we're going to go 2 episodes a week now. We're doubling the spices, right? Doubling the spice.
Double spice, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And this one comes from a little known company. I don't know, that's kind of secret.
Yeah.
But buc-ee's. So one of you guys gave this to us for Christmas.
This
Sean?
Sean H
Yep.
gave us this for Christmas, gave us each one.
Absolutely. So this is the peach habanero, and we got another one. We'll look at that one in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll look at that one at a future episode. We're going to try to get through everybody at least once that gave us a hot sauce. So if you submitted one to us, we will get to it within the next probably month or two. But peach habanero, I think this is the one that I got, and I was super excited because I love anything peach. But then I saw it was Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And that got me even doubly excited. Have you ever been to Buc-ee's?
I have. It's an experience all in and of itself.
It's a whole experience, and just budget 2 hours at least when you go in there.
You have to, and it's not just because they have so much stuff, which is one of the big reasons, because there's so many people.
Yeah, and although I've found the time to go. Go if you go in the morning, if you go between say, I don't know, 7 and 10, you got a chance to actually enjoy yourself.
Okay,
there.
so pro tip on that one.
Yeah, because there's one that has opened close to us in Smiths Grove, Kentucky. I've been there 2 or 3 times. I've been there in the morning for breakfast. Not a ton of a crowd. By lunchtime, by about 11, that place is butt to gut the whole way.
Yes.
Someone once asked me to explain Buc-ee's to them who had never been, and the only way I knew to describe it was like a gas station, Walmart, and Cracker Barrel had a baby.
That's that makes sense.
I mean, it's all of those things.
Mhm.
You can go there and get your Christmas shopping done. You can go there and get a snack. You can get a hat. You can get a drink and gas. It's like everything.
Yeah, we hit it up on the way to. We go to Louisville often.
Oh, yeah.
We hit it up on the way there because Smiths Grove's between here and the interstate where we get on. So we hop in there and get a bunch of snacks. And
Yeah.
we get things for the whole road.
And they have a whole aisle of hot sauce, in case you didn't know.
They do.
And this one came to us from Sean H. And he picked well, at least for me. I don't know if he knew I liked peaches, but I do.
Yeah, good instincts.
And so we're going to try this out. So let's get into it.
Alrighty. So first and foremost, it looks more like yellow and orange, and it kind of smells more like buffalo sauce. So
it smelled good. I snuck and got a smell before we started filming this.
Cheated.
Yeah, I did cheat.
I did too.
But it does look like
this?
I don't know.
You know what? They're gonna be soaked. It's okay.
It's all right.
They're gonna be marinated.
It is.
Let's give me a little more. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Didn't want to cheat you. Okay, so Buc-ee's peach habanero. And so, what's the question that we have?
So the question comes from Blake D, and he wants to know where we like to eat. Cheers. That's really good. That's just flavorful. I don't think it's hot at all.
It's really good.
But it is good. Like, I can imagine putting that on some chicken.
See, I thought it was going to, because it's habanero, I was like expecting, like, well, it's going to have some heat to it. But it really does. The peach totally negates that.
It's almost like a peach sauce. It's not even really like a hot sauce, but it is really good.
Huh.
So we'll try it again to see if it gets any hotter.
I'm going to flip it over.
It's just delicious.
It's just good.
So, places we like to eat.
Okay, mine is I think it's now just a Bowling Green exclusive. Might be one in Nashville, Rafferty's. I love Rafferty's.
Okay.
It's just really quality, good Americana. Just delicious, I think.
I'm always complicated with these questions because it's never a simple answer for me. But if you know me in life, you know I don't just answer anything one way. I make fun of people sometimes, and I say that when I ask the time, they essentially tell me the history of watches and how to build one. I'm a little like that. So it depends on what I'm looking for, what I'm in the mood for. Give me a good like local Mexican restaurant in any town I go to.
Oh, that's true.
And I'm pretty happy, and I can find something that I like there. We're close to where we live. And we live in Bowling Green, or I do. And there's an El Masalon. And if you've ever been to Bowling Green, that's probably my favorite. But give me a good Mexican restaurant. But I mean, if we're talking, so let's do this.
That is hard to do, yeah. Because I as soon as you said that, I was like, oh crap. Well, there's like a million
Yeah.
things.
So a good local restaurant. What about chain restaurants? What's a chain restaurant that you like? Something that is in like multiple cities, in multiple states.
That's hard. See, it's hard for me because I like everything.
I'm the same way. Like I can find. There's
what's yours? What's yours?
Oh, so probably if it's good, because
Mhm.
it's hit or miss at this place. Zaxby's. I love Zaxby's.
I do too. I don't ever really get to go, but I love Zaxby's. Their Zax sauce, I think, is delicious. But
I love the Zax sauce,
some of
but
my family
their
don't like
hot honey mustard is where I
I've never
live.
had it.
Oh, try it.
Hmm.
Try hot honey mustard. Get you a little ranch with it
Mhm.
if you like ranch, and it's delicious. Now the thing about Zaxby's is you're taking a chance because it's either going to be really good or it's been sitting there a while. So just know that it's a risk when you do it. But if you get it fresh and you get it hot, it's there's nothing like it. Their fries are seasoned. Their fries are really good. Their toast is really good. I pretty much like everything. Now my mom would absolutely kill me if I didn't mention KFC.
Well, yeah,
because I'll tell this story real quick because I don't want this video to be so long. But my mom, when she was pregnant with me, had one craving, just one. So, for those that don't know, sometimes pregnant women have cravings and they can be crazy sometimes. But my mom's was KFC gravy. That was it. Like it was
it's
just the
delicious.
gravy.
It is delicious.
And that made a lot of sense to me as I thought about it as I got older, because you could about inject that into me and I'd be happy. So KFC honorable mention.
I think for like just a cheap burger joint, I love Wendy's. It's just
Wendy's is
when I was a
good.
kid, I just love Wendy's. But let us know what yours is. What's your
Yeah.
favorite? The chain restaurants I think is a little easier, but
Yeah.
you can do other ones too. What's your favorite restaurant?
What's your favorite place to eat? Yeah.
And
Just
maybe tell us some. Maybe we'll go try it out. Where we don't never been.
yeah, no, and trust me, there's probably many that I haven't been to.
Mhm.
Because I think most people they kind of get into a groove of places they like and it's their go-tos.
Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, so it is time to rate Buc-ee's peach habanero sauce. So I don't want to grab this. What are you thinking for flavor?
I'm gonna go 4.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I think it's really, really good. I think if the spice was a little bit higher up, I would give it a 5.
Yeah, I'm with you on the flavor. Yeah, it's so I am not a huge sweet heat person.
Gotcha.
So for me, it's not my it's very tasty, but it's not my particular
Oh, it's in my wheelhouse. I
Alrighty.
love that kind of stuff.
spice.
1.
Yeah, it's not hot at all. Like if you see habanero and you go, oh gosh, that might be
It's
really
more
spicy.
peach than it is habanero.
Far more. I mean, maybe there was a habanero in the room when it
Yeah.
was put together. It is not spicy at all.
Uses. I'm gonna go 4 because I can see myself putting this on lots of things.
I completely agree. Because it is so mild, I can see lots of people enjoying this and trying it out. It's got a little buffalo-y, like kind of sourness to it, and it's also like it's really sweet.
I'm just gonna tell you, we're not sharing custody on this one. This one's coming home with me.
Totally fine.
Because I honestly, the thing I'll probably do with it the most is dip chicken in it.
Smoked chicken would be
Ooh,
so good.
yeah.
That
Gotta fire up
smoky,
the smoker.
sweet, and
Which, by the way, the next time I fire up the smoker, I'm gonna take pictures to put into the video because I was gonna put them in another video and I just didn't have pictures really available to show my setup and kind of what I do when I have the smoker.
So score time, which again, not super good. It's not our strong suit. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Is that right? 8?
Wait.
No, that's not right.
14, 15, 16, 17.
So 8 and 10 and 7 is 17.
17.
All right, yeah.
I knew that.
We're going to cheat them 4 points.
You guys did good. You caught me on this. Yeah, so
Well,
17.
usually I just agree with whatever. I'm not a mathematician myself.
And it's not bad at all. I think the only reason it got so low is because of the spice. That is one of our big points here, and it's not super hot.
I think the grades are going to show the difference, or at least for me, to the score, because it's one of the lower scored ones we've done, but this is just a scoring system. It doesn't mean it's a bad hot. Don't know that I would even classify this as a hot sauce.
No.
They label it a hot sauce, but I wouldn't classify it. It's just a sauce.
It's sour,
and it's really good.
It's sweet. It's got some spice to it.
Not much.
Didn't detect very much of it, but it's there.
It is there.
But you can do a lot of things with it.
I agree. So grades for this. I'm going to go first because I think I liked it more than you did. I'm going to give it an A-.
Mm-hmm.
And if it had more, just as a sauce, a standalone sauce, it's really, really good.
Mhm.
It's super sweet, not a lot of spice to it. I think this is something, if you go to Buc-ee's, which many of you probably do that watch this, and
Mhm.
you want to try something that we've rated on the show, I think this is a really good go-to because it's not overly spicy at all. In fact,
Yeah.
I didn't detect a lot of spice in it at all.
No.
But I'm going to say A minus, because I love peach and I'm not at all unbiased about that. I'm very biased. I love peach. A
Mhm.
minus for me.
I'm gonna go 85.45. It's
Okay.
very good. It's a little bit. It's on to the B plus, but just barely
Yeah,
into the B plus range.
I agree. Like, well, I said I agree, but I don't, because I give it a little bit higher.
That's true.
Um, but I agree that it is. It's getting up into that,
Mhm.
like it's teetering up. But again, if it had more spice, I probably would go even higher.
Well, mine is the sweet heat thing, so it's just not my favorite flavor profile. But if you're into like the little bit of sweet, little bit, this is a lot sweet,
Yeah.
and especially if you like peach, this is
This
excellent.
is here's what this is. I've never really tried hot sauce, and I want to dip my toe in the water.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what this
absolutely,
hot sauce is.
absolutely, because it just smells good. It's awesome.
I love it. It's gonna go home with me. I'm gonna dip chicken in it. It's gonna be fantastic. So uh giveaway, get us to I mentioned this on the previous video. If you get us to 200 likes, or not likes, excuse me, rewind. Subscriptions on YouTube.
Mhm.
Get us 200 subscribes on YouTube, and we'll give something away. We don't know what, but we are open to comments. Comment that below, as
Yep.
well as what your favorite place to eat is, as Blake D had asked
Or
us.
maybe their favorite thing to get from Buc-ee's. If you've been to
Oh
Buc-ee's,
yeah.
what's your favorite thing? Because some people have their go-to thing. They're like, "Oh, I always get this when I go to
So
Buc-ee's."
what? Let me ask, since we didn't talk about that. What's your go-to to Buc-ee's?
Just they have a wall of jerky, and I love jerky, so I get one of their bags of jerky every time I go.
I'm gonna do it to be a womp womp. I don't like the jerky there. I tried it. I don't
Mhm.
love it. But I tell you what I do love. Their breakfast burrito.
I've not had that.
Oh my, it's bigger than your arm, as most things are at Buc-ee's.
That's fantastic.
It's called like a monster breakfast burrito or something.
Yeah,
It's got everything in it, but it is so good. It is so well made. I like that. But if it's something in a package, I mean, the beaver nuggets is it's kind of can't miss.
I've had those.
Oh, the beaver nuggets is
See,
like,
there's so much that we just are in totally different areas.
yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, beaver nuggets. Try those next time. It's like eating like corn pops. It's you could literally pour milk over them and eat them like cereal. They're really good.
That's awesome.
All right, so that's going to do it for us for our second episode of the week. And again, this is going to be a series that is going to continue. There's going to be a playlist for student donated
Hmm.
sauces. I don't know exactly what I'll name it, but that's where all of these videos will live. Any final thoughts on Buc-ee's hot sauce, or just in general?
I'll go get some. Go to Buc-ee's. Those of you that live and around where we're at, it's easy to get to. It's just like a 30-minute drive, depending on where you're
And
at.
they're all over the South.
Oh yeah, and go grab some. It's delicious, and they're within reach.
Yeah, they are within reach. Very delicious as well. If you like peach things, again, you can't miss. That's going to do it for us.
Mhm.
For Mr. Matt Jones, I'm Mr. Seth Burchett saying, stay spicy.
See you guys.